Welcome back, everyone. Today's video I'm going to be discussing the safety factor, right? Typically, when you go to another country and you're paying lower costs and stuff like that, it can be more dangerous, right? So the good thing is, it is the opposite here. So even though you're paying a lower price point, you typically don't have to worry about safety like that. And I've interviewed a few guests so far, and one of the first questions I ask them is like, do you feel safe? Or do you recommend solo travelers? Or do you recommend female travelers? And every time they always say the same thing. They're like, hey, it's super safe. My little sister came. I recommend everyone, all that type of stuff. So generally speaking, you don't have nothing to worry about when it comes to the safety aspect. There's been times where I'm by myself, like at 1 a.m., you know, in almost even in a shady neighborhood. Like certain neighborhoods are a little more shady than others, or maybe they're less, you could say, developed, right? So there's been times I'm like by myself, 1 a.m., whatever, and I still feel safe. I'm still practicing caution, but thankfully nothing happened to me. From my understandings, in Thailand, it's considered very hard to get firearms. So like in the States, like you can just, depending on what state you're at, you can just go to Walmart or something like that, get you a firearm, and yeah, you're good, you know? Where out here, it's super hard to get. I haven't heard any shots, and I haven't seen any firearms. However, I did make a video talking about safety in Malaysia, and there's at least 2 people who commented and said, hey, in Thailand, they do have firearms. I seen or I heard something happen at a nightclub. These people got, you know, something deleted or whatever. Keep it PG-13. So I think it is out here. It's just not common. And the good thing is I'm in the big city. I'm in Bangkok. So if I'm in the big city and it's safe, just imagine if you're like in Phuket or Chiang Mai or something like that, where there's probably less criminal organizations, less people getting arrested, less jails, all that stuff, right? So if Bangkok, Thai, all these other cities are safe, when you go to the smaller cities, you should be safe as well. That's actually one of the things that Thailand is known for, is the safety. So you don't have to worry about in that aspect. It's so safe that I actually flew here by myself, right? So certain countries I'll go to, I'm like, yo, I feel like I need people with me. There's no way I can do this by myself, you know what I'm saying? This is not one of those countries, thankfully, so I'm grateful for that. My food just got here, so I'm gonna have to make a part 2 and come back with y'all after I eat this. It's so safe that just to film this video, what I did is I took the train to any random neighborhood. I didn't look and see where I got off, had to get there. I don't even have reception on this phone, it's on my other phone, right? So even if I do get lost, it's like I'm not even worried about it, which I feel like I would never do that in the States. Like even a small city, I'm like, yo, I gotta have a GPS or something. Like for here, I'm like, I'm just gonna walk around and see the different neighborhoods, and then if I do want to go back, either try to retrace my steps or ask a local, or connect to Wi-Fi, you know, because there's a lot of free Wi-Fi. It was around a little bit, you know, if you're like near McDonald's or something. But yeah, I ask everyone. That's one of the first questions I have. If you've seen some of my interviews, you'll see that I ask them, hey, do you feel safe? And overwhelmingly, everyone says the same thing. I haven't got one person say I had a bad experience with a Thai local. I had one person say they did have something happen to them, but it was with like a foreigner. It wasn't with a Thai local. And from my understanding, the police out here are very strict because they want to keep it safe, so it's known like that. Increase tourist dollars, increase morale, you know what I'm saying? And from my understanding, it's also tied into the religion, culture aspect as well. So I asked locals as well, not just foreigners, but I asked locals, and they say the same thing, like, yo, it's safe. So if you're concerned, like what neighborhood should I stay in, where should I go, how should I go about it, etc., you'll be fine in any neighborhood. My first neighborhood, I was in Bang Na, and then I was in Satan, and now I'm currently in, I think it's called National City. At least that's the train stop or whatever, the BTS. Yeah. Speaking of the safety aspect, I want to also talk about something that people don't mention, It's called Thai belly. So if you went to Bali, or if you know someone who's went to Bali, they got a term called Bali belly, right? And I guess Thai belly is like a play on that. So some people eat certain foods and they get sick. I personally have never gotten sick yet, but I do eat a lot of fruits and vegetables whenever I'm here because it's so cheap to get the smoothies. So I just keep getting smoothies. Tell them no, don't put no sugar in it because sugar is bad for your, like your immune system and fighting certain things. So, but I guess you can get it from the water. So from a safety aspect, you want to be careful when it comes to the water you consume. Every time I go to a restaurant, I tell them bottled water. Now I will say my very first time, I guess I just got lucky or something, but I didn't know about the term Thai belly. So I would get normal water and nothing happened to me. But I was talking to one of my friends and I was telling him about, hey, I might go to Bali. I heard they got something called Bali belly. And he was like, hey, they got that in Thailand too. So I guess it's something from this region where there's certain bugs or certain bacteria that's irritating people's stomach. They're not able to process things successfully, and that causes future issues and digestive issues. So I say all that to say this, and I almost slipped up yesterday because they said, do you want ice? So what I tell them is I don't even want ice, just to be extra careful. But I'll do the bottled water, and if it's room temperature, it's room temperature. But I've been told you want to be careful from the ice, from the water that's not bottled, and the street vendors. So when it comes to street vendors, make sure they cook the food in front of you. I don't eat food that's been sitting there all day because you don't know how long it's been sitting there. You don't know how they prepared it. You don't even know if they prepared it. How do you know they didn't get it from someone else? So I'm just saying to watch out in that aspect, right? Follow these tips and this should lead you to the promised land. It should keep you safe. It should keep you in good spirits when you come to Thailand, the land of smiles, right? You don't want to come here with frowns. You want to come here with smiles. So follow those tips. You should be good. If you want more videos like this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe.